My Gay Adventure. It all started in about 7th grade. The girl's name was Kate. We met at school. We became best friends. We were outcasted by everyone else. We weren't cool, so we only had each other. Other kids bullied us all the time. They used to yell at us and say mean things, hurtful things. But we didn't care. We blocked them out with music. Singing together as we walk, always singing, louder than they could talk. It annoyed everyone else, but we created our own little world, so we didn't have to deal with them in there. I remember going ice skating with her. It was wonderful. We went around and around singing at the top of our lungs. We used to play pretend a lot. It's kind of like playing house, but a little different. It wasn't normal house. It was different. There wasn't a mom and a dad. When we played, we always pretended we were girlfriends, and we always pretended we were in love. Then one day a girl named Em came to play with us, and we couldn't play that game anymore. It made me sad. Things changed and we became a threesome. Over time, things got messy, and it wasn't a happy playgroup anymore. Then one time, during a sleepover, we all got in my dad's hot tub. Em, Kate, and me. And we both wanted Kate. I'm not exactly sure why. It was Em against me. We were both fighting for Kate. For some reason that night, we all kissed. Em kissed Kate. Em kissed me, and I kissed Kate. Maybe it was a contest. That's all I know about that night. The rest of it's kind of fuzzy. At some point in time, Em's mom said no more, or maybe it was Em. Our friendship being over was sad, but I do know it was no longer the three of us. Em was going to be taken out of the picture. It was just me and Kate. Kate was my first kiss, and all these feelings made me very confused. My mom was my best friend, so I decided to talk to her about it. I have these feelings, Mom. She said, "You're just confused." But I really like her. You have never kissed a boy, and you are desperate. My mom was right about pretty much everything, so I thought, maybe she's right. I believed my mom. And I stopped experimenting with Kate. And when I switched schools, our friendship dissolved. I put all those feelings in a box, and I labeled it Do Not Open. This happened in 6th, 7th grade. Let's call her A. She had huge boobs. I thought it only impressed me because she had huge ones and I had none. It was in 9th grade. Her name was Rose. We met at a football game. Except at this time we both had boyfriends. She took me under the bleachers. So we were sitting there together, talking, laughing, and that was good. Then she got this blanket out and said, "Let's put it over top of us and kiss to make our boyfriends jealous." And I was shocked. I remember hearing the music playing loud above us, and I said, "No." And then she looked at me. "Can we pretend?" I said, "Okay." For a long time, we were just really good friends. Best of friends, actually. Then one day, something changed. On the day things changed, we were just hanging out in the hallway. And then she told me something. She said, "I like you." I was confused. And then she said she liked me more than a friend. I was still kind of confused. I didn't know what to say. And then she kind of looked sad and asked, "Can we give it a try?" And I said, "You know what? Sure, why not?" Because I knew I liked her more than a friend. Things started out great, and we kept it a secret. At first this didn't bother me, but as time went on, my feelings for her grew. And her still dating a guy really started to bother me. It made me really sad. So I went to her and told her how I felt. And it was an easy choice for her. She chose me. Months passed and I fell in love with her. Eventually she won more than friends with benefits, and I couldn't. It scared me. I could not be a girlfriend. I told my mom what was going on, and she told me I was desperate again. And she made it very hard to see her. She banned all sleepovers. Eventually, the way I felt for her got so strong, and it scared me, so I ended it. I told her that I didn't like girls, and that I was wrong. She kissed me and tried to convince me otherwise, but I said no. We were both left sad and heartbroken. I went on my first date with a girl. Let's call her Anna. She took me to a movie and it went really well. But after the movie, she started smoking weed, so it was a no-go. Then, in 10th grade, at one of my friend's birthday parties, the group dared us to kiss. It was a good kiss, and it felt like much more than just a dare. Then later in her bed, she made a move, and I followed. The next day, she acted really weird. She said that nothing happened, and she didn't want to be friends anymore. 10th grade was the year I really started noticing boobs. They were everywhere. I liked a girl named Maggie, and she expressed feelings of liking me back. After a long time of flirting, we decided to room with each other in Europe. She initiated something on the first night, and it was great. Then the next day, when I came down for breakfast, everyone was talking. She claimed that I raped her. But she was on top. When I got her alone, she admitted the truth, but she messed everything up. She hurt me really bad and ruined my reputation. I decided women were just as bad as men, and I was done. So from 11th grade to the second semester of my sophomore year, I only dated guys, stayed cleared of women completely. When I transferred to schools, I started hanging out with a lot of lesbians, and I figured out who I was and what I wanted, and what I wanted wasn't guys. As much as I tried to deny it in the past, I couldn't deny it anymore. I was gay, and I was going to find a way to deal with it. The second semester in North Carolina, I came out to everyone, and I'm really glad I found a way to be true to myself because I finally found my soulmate. It was a long, hard, windy road, but I finally got here. I'm happy, and I'm with the person I'm meant to be with for the rest of my life. I know it. I feel it with everything inside of me. She is my other half.